I'm okay, thank you.
I went all that way. This is the Game 6 press conference featuring the Oregon State Beavers, joined by head coach Laura Berg and student athletes Mariah Mazon and Madison Simon. Questions for our student athletes first, please. Nick?
For either one of the players, what was kind of said afterwards, after the game, going through this experience that you guys have had this season?
Start with Mariah, please.
Yeah, Coach Berg basically just said, we've had a great season this year. We did a lot of things this year that people didn't think that we could do. And, coming to the Women's College World Series since 2006 for Oregon State, we did a lot that nobody thought we could do. So, she just told us that we had a great season and to keep our heads up and, just walk out of here proud.
Madison?
Yeah, we had a great season. It's been a lot of fight. It's definitely a dogfight in the Pac-12, and every team is competitive, and it's just a matter of who shows up and competes in that day. And so we just had a good run, and we hope to carry that on to the next year.
In front of you.
Maddie, I was wondering if you could speak to the value of Mariah to this program. At the end of the game, seemed like one by one, each of you were hugging her on the field. What has she done for this program?
She has created a name for our program. She has done a lot, carried our team through a lot of situations, and she's just a great teammate overall in general too. And so we all wanted to do this for her too. We know it's her last time, and that was just mainly our goal, and we just wanted to do everything for her.
Oh, go ahead if you have a follow-up.
Mariah, hearing that, is there any way you can sum up your experience at Oregon State?
I don't want to start crying. This is one of the best years I've had, just relationships with all the girls on the team, and just Oregon State in general just gave me a great 5 years, and I don't really have any words. It's just been amazing, and I'm so glad that I came to Oregon State and chose to play under Coach Berg. And when I committed, I was a freshman, and Oregon State wasn't really a big name school, and I thought, I want to be that person that comes in and creates a name for Oregon State, and I think that, I kind of did what I came here to do, and it's just been a great experience, and I'm so glad that, unfortunately we lost, but I'm just so glad that it was at the Women's College World Series.
Down in front over here.
Mariah, there's a lot of young players on your team. What do you kind of see, for the future of this program?
Yeah, it gets me so excited. I've told them multiple times. In the beginning of the year, I told Kiki when I hugged her, I was like, dude, you're so freaking good. You have no idea, and you haven't even, reached your peak yet. And you're just so young, and you have so much to learn. And that goes for all of them. I don't expect anything less. I see them here again next year, and with the incoming freshmen, and it's just going to be a great year for those freshmen as they continue.
Nick?
Mariah, I'm just curious, you didn't play yesterday. I'm just wondering, how important was it for you to play today, win or lose, just to be able to, because for 5 years you've been trying to get here, and, I just wonder what today was like for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, yesterday I wasn't feeling well, and I was required to stay back from the game because of medical staff requiring me to stay back. And I just wanted to come out here and do it for my team. Unfortunately, we came up short, but we gave our all and just came up short.
Anything else for student athletes? All right, Mariah, Madison, thank you so much. Congratulations on a wonderful season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach, please? Nick?
Laura, what did you say to the team afterwards, just to wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I just told them that there was a lot of positive things that, they can take away from this season. Some things that we need to work on and get better at so we can continue on with the season. But for the most part, I mean, they got a taste of it. And it's like blood in the water now. They're sharks. And so we got to go after what it is that we want. And so if we want to come back here, we got to get better at the things that we need to work on. And, I just told them how proud I am of them as young, confident women. And not just as athletes, but as student athletes. They rock it in the classroom, and I'm so dang proud of them.
Over here.
Laura, you have a lot of young players on your roster. What do you hope this kind of experience, this kind of run does for those ladies?
Yeah, we get, the experience that we have being here at the College World Series is amazing, and not just that, super regionals, going into enemy territory, SEC territory, and coming away with the regional win. And these guys, again, there's some things that we need to work on. So we're not up here, or out of the tournament in 2 losses. And so, they know what they'll need to work on, and to take this experience and to run with it. Like I said, blood in the water.
Nick?
When did you know that Mariah was going to play today, and what was going, through your mind hours before the game on that?
I knew we were going to have her in the lineup. At what extent, I didn't know until right up till game time. I was hitting balls out to the outfielder, and I got the thumbs up from my pitching coach, and so we made the switch at the plate. So,
what were your thoughts on how she pitched today? Were you concerned she could make it through the 6 or 7 innings? Did she see? I mean.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned. Mariah's got the heart of a warrior, the heart of a lion, and she embodies what Oregon State is all about. She is gritty. She's a fighter. She's a great teammate. She perseveres. If she has a bad inning on defense, she comes around and gets it done at the plate. And so she just is an incredible athlete, incredible young woman, and the real world better watch out.
Down in front over here.
Laura, it seemed like your defense kind of shored up some things that were maybe missing yesterday. How do you feel like your defense kind of kept you in the game today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an outfielder, and there's some balls out there that should have been caught, and they know that. They heard it from me. We make those plays, and we're the one who comes out on top. So there's some things that we got to work on.
Go ahead.
Coach, obviously this was the peak of the season, what you've been trying to accomplish, but what are you going to remember the most about this team and the future of Oregon State softball?
Yeah, I think the future is very bright, especially with the young kids that we have. I can still put myself on the field against Utah when we're down by 2 runs, and Kayla comes out with bases loaded, and we're down to our last strike, and she gets that, gap shot and waving Frankie around. I'm still living high off of that because that kind of set the tone for the next 3 or 4 weeks. And so, just things like that, the 17-game win streak. We're down to Baylor, 4 runs in the first inning, and we come out on top. We get the 4 runs back. They answer back. We answer back and ended up winning the game. And so that kind of started the 17-game win streak. And so little things like that, taking the series from Arizona at our place during the Pac-12s. We haven't done that in, I think 2013 or 2012, something like that. So it's been a lot of good things for our program.
Eric Lopez on Zoom.
Coach, I know the TV caught you there talking to Coach Lowe, obviously, who just said that, she's looked up to you since she was young as a person and as a player. What did it mean to share this stage with her? And you just mentioned what you're going to think about from this year, but what has this year meant to you personally? There's been a lot of former teammates of yours and peers of yours that were rooting you on.
Caitlin Lowe, I think the world of that lady. She's just an incredible teammate, an incredible friend. We just had so much fun in 2008, and I think she's an incredible coach, and I think she's going to do some amazing things for that program. And being on the field with her in an environment like this, I can't tell you how special and how much that means to me. What was the second part? Just the alumni, being there, incredible, and my former teammates, and they're just I love them to death, and I just think the world of every single one of them. Stacy Newman at San Diego State doing great, incredible things. Lisa Fernandez, I'll go to war with that lady any day. Even now, since she's been retired for so long, I'll still go to war with her. I love them to death.
Anything else for Coach? Coach, thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate it. And
My pleasure.
congratulations on a wonderful season.
Thank you. Go Beavs.